Friday, you bastards. All right.
I'm dreaming of a white neighbor, just like the ones I used to know, where the lawns were trimmed and cars had rims. It seems so very long ago. I'm dreaming of a white neighbor with every for sale sign I write. May your days be merry and bright. May all your new neighbors be white.
That's probably what Mike Richards is thinking too, ain't it? I bet he's celebrating a real white Christmas, no matter where he is.
Oh, sure.
And why not? Anyway, it's 10:02. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, yada, yada, yada. Let's get it over with already. Oh, brother. Wow. Anyway, we're going to play a lot of stuff today. I don't know what we got left over after yesterday. How many bits we got left that we can still play?
About 30, man.
That won't take very long. And we'll interject a couple of... You know, we only need 3 more friends on MySpace to get to 900.
Will it happen is the question.
Will it happen today during the show? It better, because I know George isn't going to mess with it much next week. Unless they're going to roll up a big fat one for George. He don't want to even know from them. 897 friends we got on MySpace. I don't think anybody could have ever dreamed in their wildest imagination that on a show like this, on a fuddy-duddy old fart show.
Huh?
See, that's what they're always saying across the street. Well, those guys over there, it's the old station. They're all 100 years old. Yeah, but we got numbers over here, and they're making a lot of money. And we're not spending millions to put the freaking Dolphins on here with Jimmy Syphilis. I mean, just terminal coma-inducing crap. But nevertheless, nice job, Sid. He'll be back in New York in no time. So anyway, if we got 3 people out there on MySpace, or maybe just spread the word. Here's our poll from yesterday. How stressed out are you at this time of the year? 1482. Well, that was a fine year, 10 years before Columbus set sail, etc. How stressed out are you at this time of the year? Not much. This is, again, I apologize for that poll, but I think we made up for it today, though.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know what you're so excited about. You're way down there near the bottom of the poll with Jacob.
You know.
You're way down there, man. When you get down there with him, man, then you're really at rock bottom. Rock bottom. How stressed out are you at this time of the year? We asked yesterday. Not much, 287. Somewhat, 280. What me worry, 232. A lot, stressed out a lot, 225. Not at all, 222. These are all the same. Big time nutso. I'm having a nervous breakdown, 176, and I hate this poll. Only 64% on a really garbage poll. So maybe they're starting to feel the generosity of the holidays. You think that could be it?
No.
No, not in South Florida. So that's what we had yesterday out of 1,482 votes. Don Trell Willis had a little bit of a run-in. Oh, no. Learning to drink with Don Trell. There's a good bit for you, Brian. Chicken Neck. Boy, I see it didn't take too long for Chicken Neck to get that check I sent him, and man, between you and Chicken Neck, when you guys get a check from me, man, they're in the bank before the envelope is completely open.
Damn right.
Brother. Well, that's because they're afraid I'm going to give my money all away to, like, strangers and stuff like that. Florida Marlins pitcher Dontrell Willis was arrested early today on suspicion of drunken driving, police said. Officers started to get out of his black Bentley around 4:30 this morning and urinate in the street. Police spokesman Bobby Hernandez said he did a little pee in the street. The officers then approached him, noticed signs of intoxication, and arrested him, Hernandez said. Willis, 24, refused a breath test at the police station and was being transported to Dade County Jail. Marlins officials did not immediately return a message to the newspapers. Well, it goes on about his record last year. He was 12-12. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2003. But a move, and that's it. Very short and sweet, right to the point. Learned to drink with Darnell. Well, he's no Peter Worrell, I'll tell you that.
Well, next time just don't pee in the street, you know.
Yeah, don't pee in the street. That's a good idea. All you people out there that are going to be drunk, do not pee in the street, and don't keep running away and changing your address every 5 minutes either if you have a DUI. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, you know, I don't respect that. I don't like people to drink and drive. and are a threat to all the rest of our safety. That's another reason I love being here. I don't have a car here. I don't keep my car, as you know.
Well, you don't do any drinking either.
And I don't drink. I can't drink. And even if I weren't diabetic, I'm not a drinker anyway. I mean, you know, in my college days, boy, I could put it away, no problem at all. I could drink you under the table, even though you don't believe that. I really could.
No, you couldn't.
Those big half-gallons of Meisterbrow, wow. We used to that's all I think we did at Michigan State was drink.
I drink.
Well, there were guys doing other things, but if I had to do it over again. Like I said, wasn't I talking the other day about all the ugly guys in my dorm? Yeah, I think I was. I think they put me in the ugly dorm. Maybe it was a safer thing. Probably a good idea. Here's today's pool. And I was going to tell you, see, you're slipping. You know.
Listen, don't even start. I got big goal right in front of me, man.
Oh, do you? I didn't say
I know
big
where you're
goal.
going.
No, you're not. You do know where I'm going with this?
I don't, but I know that you were going to say, well, why didn't you remind me? So.
Yeah, and what do you think it is?
I'm gonna go with it's something to do with MySpace.
Well, only indirectly. Oh no, it's got nothing to do with. I mean that. I'll never know if that's real or imaginary. It's a fine fantasy, okay? And you people with the MySpace thing, there are a lot of fine fantasies out there, but I'm now that an old fart like me, I'm just getting my toes wet with that whole MySpace thing, just my toes.
Right.
And the potential I see on there, when that guy said the crack cocaine of the internet, that's not even close to describing what it potentially can be. I mean, who the hell knows? You're looking at something, and who knows if it's really that person or if it's, it's just amazing. But anyway. No, do I dare tell you what it is? Because you'll laugh your ass off, and then it'll have to be embarrassment the whole time I'm on vacation.
Like I said, I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, you were close. My goal, I mean, it's not like a life goal, like to make $50 million or something like that, or to meet the rich and famous, or whatever your goal is. But I just call me stubborn. In fact, the two S's, stupid and stubborn. Okay, they go hand in hand. And this is probably as long of a shot. I don't think it's going to happen. But just out of stubbornness, after all that crap I went through, for those couple of weeks, and after getting let along down by the nose, and I still don't know why. I don't know why I allowed myself to get so hysterical and emotional about somebody I barely even know. My goal is that sometime before I croak, that I'm going to get either an email, unlikely a phone call. It takes balls to make a phone call. An email would be okay, from that person, from Jacob. I realize it's just called being stubborn. I don't know, just either an apology or
don't forget about the stupid.
Or just Merry Christmas, have a great life, get lost, you old queen, or just anything would pacify me. And, of course, I'm sure that we have people on the MySpace thing, since he's gone into hiding on there and he's got his profile set to private. I can't get through to him, which is fine. I don't need to send any more apologetic or psychotic messages.
I think this is bad news for you, buddy.
What do you mean by that?
I think this is a flashing sign of you haven't gotten over this thing.
No, that's not. No, you're wrong about that. No, I'm moving on to a bigger and better things. No, not that. No, seriously, you're wrong about that. And it is just stupid. It's just called stubbornness. That's all. I mean, wouldn't you think just out of natural curiosity? Why would anybody go driving so deep into hiding? Look at that friend request. We may be getting to our 900 before you know it. And I'm going to play all bits today. Let's see, who's this goofball? Jim. Let me take... See, you know what I do on these? Oh, Jim is 24 years old. He's in Crete, Illinois. He's not a Cretan, though, I don't think. He looks like a guy. Looks like kind of a human-looking guy. So I'm approving him. That means 898. This is great. We can have 900 before... and then I'll just get out of here. Because I'm going to go to Woodbine today. It's going to be pretty... Everybody's going to be shopping like crazy people today. Not be a good day to be, thinking about anything other than going to Woodbine. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be very busy there either, because everybody's going to be out shopping and they don't want to plunge away their money. Now, who the hell did I get a message from about, my buddy up at FSU, what the hell was his name? My buddy, my imaginary friend, Mike. Hey, it's fun. It can be fun. I don't mind. This is the one thing I will say is that over the years, we never gave an email address because I didn't want to be inundated and feel like I have to sit down and answer emails for 80 zillion people out there. But so far, we haven't been inundated with messages, and that's why I'm taking the time to just a quick note back to whoever it might be.
Right. Plus now you get a little picture, you get a little profile.
Right. That's it. Of course, we don't know if that's the real picture, if they look like Robert Grieper and Gilbert, but nevertheless. And of course, some people may be more than one message, but that's another story. Okay, so here's our poll today. See, you interrupted me? So in other words, you think that I'm foolish? Well, forget about that. You think I'm foolish, period, and with good reason. But what would you say the odds are in that ever happening under any circumstances?
Given the circumstances of how this whole happened, I'd say they're not very good.
Yeah, I don't mean like right now. Now that all the hysteria is still.
You mean when all the smoke clears?
Right.
Well, we'll see. Only time will tell.
I see. Okay, well, that's a good safe bet. No wonder you don't gamble. Good thinking. Don't gamble away your money, man. So I started to say, Mike at FSU, who's a 20-year-old guy up there, he's telling me that the slots are crap. See, listen, all you people, including my friend Harry in Detroit, you do with your money whatever you want to do with it, okay? One thing about me, I don't tell people how to live their lives. That's not part of my D&H philosophy. In other words, as long as you don't hurt anybody, just have a good time. Enjoy life. Whatever does it for you. And I enjoy going, and every now and then I get lucky. And this business about all the probabilities. See, I found out an interesting thing that time last year when I got PO'd and I called that guy from the Gaming Commission, whatever it is.
Right, I remember.
And I had that long conversation. I was pretty PO'd about it. And he explained to me that those percentages, that's over the life of the program of the machine mon. So if it says it pays out 97% or 90%, that's over could be a year and a half. So that might mean the machine might get hotter than hell for a couple of days, and then it might be colder for 2-3 weeks, for a month, cold as ice. But anyway, in addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? Well, I probably ought to put nobody on there, don't you think?
Yes.
Because it's unfair to my really close, good personal friends who are great friends. Nobody is a good choice. Anyway, so far George is kicking ass.
Rightfully
George 324. And of course, that's right. I'm going to leave George a little something in there. A few bucks.
About 30, man.
Or maybe more like
$8.
Oh, seriously, I appreciate George very much. But again, keep it in perspective. And me meaning whoever is doing the voting on it, leave me some money, 273. No chance. Send me a picture. I hate this pool 93, 10.5%. Now, I don't understand that, especially a couple days before Christmas and right in the middle of Chinooka, man. That's bad. I hate this pool. Stop with the hate, you people in South Florida. Stop with the hate. I hate when I see that. Has got 72. Right. Oh, yeah. Boca Bryan, 65. Brady Quinn. Look how many Brady's got.
About 30, man.
Believe me, he ain't going to need my money, okay? He's not going to need no help from me, that young man. Josh Cordes, you only got 19. And the only person you're beating out is Jacob, who's got 2 votes, and I'm sure it's his 2 brothers probably voted for it. Well, he wouldn't do it because then he'd turn around and say, well, I already turned you down on that way, or whatever you want to say. Wow. Hiding man. He's in hiding. He's 878 votes. So you're not doing all that great so far.
Damn.
Now, do you really think I'm going to let the audience influence my opinion here?
No.
You're hoping, no. He's got fingers and eyes and legs crossed.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Fatwa Friday, you bastards.
Lacy things, the wife is missing. Didn't ask for her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silk pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. In the store, there's a teddy with little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight, like handcuffs at night, walking around in women's underwear.
In the office there's a guy named Melvin. He pretends that I am Murphy Brown.
He'll say, are you ready? We'll say, whoa, man. Let's wait until the wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna. Put on some high shade and join the parade. Walking around in women's underwear. Lacy things, missing, didn't ask permission. Wearing her clothes, silk pantyhose, Walking round in women's underwear. Walking round in women's underwear.
All right.
Walking round in women's underwear.
10:20 at 560 WQAM. What do we got on the agenda today? We got Geldy. Oh, my God. Hooters and Pembroke Pines. He'll be squeaking for 2 hours this afternoon, 2 to 4, for the Mad Dog. The Humper is on the solo in that Power Hour 4 to 5 because we got no Mad Dog. Then we got Humper 5 to 7. And then the Beast 7 to 10, followed by the last Eddie K show. And I guess it is the last time. We never got any update on that.
Huh?
I guess it is. They had quite a story last night. I think it was on Brian Williams on NBC. I don't want to go into a whole song and a dance about it. Christian Game leaves behind a pile of corpses. Here's a whole story on this smirking chimp. It'll be on, you'll put it on for tomorrow. Matt Taibbi, who writes for Rolling Stone. It's much too long to read. I don't want to read a whole bunch of long stuff today because I promised I was going to play the whole rack all day today. And you notice I'm not doing that. That would be a cop-out to do all 4 hours of that, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I mean, it would be smart, and obviously, as you've seen these last few weeks, I'm not always smart. 906 votes on the poll, by the way, and nobody and Jacob are tied with 2 votes apiece in last place. And you got them beat out. You got nobody and Jacob beat out. You got 19.
Hooray!
But even Brady Quinn's got 32. He's way ahead of you. I don't know why I put him on there. You know, I guess just as gay. Just as kind of an emotional thing. You know, somebody we know you'd like to. He don't need my money, man. He's going to make millions. No question about that.
Right. He's not going to be that good of a player, but yeah, he's going to make some money.
Why do you say that?
I genuinely don't think he's going to be that good in the NFL. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way.
Based on what?
I don't know. He's never really won a big game in college. I don't think he's that great.
I think he's great.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. He's no, but then again, who is? Anyway, can I just give you a little bit on this? I don't want to read the whole thing. Eternal Forces allows you to command the Tribulation Force, uncover the truth about worldwide disappearances, and save as many people as possible from the Antichrist. Here's a new video game. Lead the Tribulation Force from the book series, including Rayford, Chloe, Buck, and Bruce against Nikolai Carpathia, the Antichrist. Defend yourselves from the forces of the Antichrist. Engage in physical and spiritual warfare. Use prayer and special abilities to boost the spirit of your forces. Command over 30...
About 30, man.
Unit types through dozens of missions and online player action. Defend against the spiritual influences and physical warfare of the Antichrist army through the power of prayer and worship. Left Behind, that's the Eternal Game Forces game synopsis. So he writes, it's been a long time coming, but this week I finally received the Christmas gift I've been waiting for what seems like ages, my Left Behind Eternal Forces video game. This is the first Christmas gift I've ever bought for myself. Normally, I hate Christmas. In fact, I make it a point each year to search out and print out all the news stories from around the world involving thefts from and desecrations of nativity scenes. When I'm finished, I plaster my office area with all the photos of the glum Yuletiders standing around the now headless Josephs and Marys, and I make this news mural my private sanctuary, the place I run to when the holidays, and especially the holiday commercials, get to be too much to take. And he goes on about the blind Jesus with his eyes poked out, and in Montreal, the nativity scene where thieves boosted the baby Jesus, and they never recovered the body, and they had to anchor Jesus to his cradle this year. And this past weekend, bandits sawed off the legs of several of the wise men at the knees. Now they're still wise, but about 30%.
About 30, man.
30% shorter. Wiser, but shorter. And some of the huge fiberglass figures also had their eyes poked out. And he goes on. Anyway, this is a new violent video game, but it's religious.
That is too funny. Can you play as the Antichrist army?
You know, you better watch it. You're not doing really well in this
I would
poll.
get it if you could.
You better hope that I stick around long enough to reconsider all this, to reevaluate my whole day. Especially when you told me that was an unrealistic goal, you know. Maybe old Joe, you know, maybe Jacob's ex-neighbor will get to him and say, you know, why not show a little bit of something, you know?
Yeah, well,
send the old man a nice note, or a hateful note, something, just to calm him down and pacify him, and just, you know, as a closing chapter on a very ugly episode that you did. But we'll see, and maybe not. Because the one thing about the MySpace thing, and maybe I'm wrong about this, is I get the feeling that, well, I mean, you know, let's face it. Oh, and I didn't mention we got $8.99. There was another one during the break.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cute, what the heck was her name? Let's see who it was. Cute chicken Pembroke Pines. Forget what her name was, but she's already on.
Right.
I just added her. So we got $8.99. All we need is one more One more MySpace friend, and we got 900 going into the My Nice Vacation coming up. That would be a real feather in my cap, wouldn't it? What a stupid expression that is, a feather in your cap. What does that mean? Huh?
I don't know.
A feather in your cap. I can understand that with the Indians, something like that. A feather in their headdress.
You're the only person I've ever met that says that.
Get out of here. Oh, Google it. Just Google the expression.
I'm not saying I haven't heard it before, but you're the only person that actually uses it.
I use it sarcastically.
I know.
Like everything else I say, I'm sarcastic. I'm a sarcastic old bastard, and I love it. And anybody don't like it, too freaking bad, but happy holidays to you anyway. 923 votes. In addition to his best three friends, who should Neil add to his will? Who wants some of that money? A little something, something. George, 342. Me, meaning the person out there responding, 283.
No chance.
I hate this poll, 98, 10.5%. Really wicked. Evil. He's doing well. 75. Real or imaginary? Now, let me ask you this. See, I'm putting you on the spot. Indicating your opinions because opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one,
Right.
Do you think he'll be back?
Who, the kid?
Think he'll be back?
I don't know. I mean, you guys got a lot of messages out to each other. Maybe he has nothing else to say.
No, I don't mean like right now. I'm not going to start getting pushy again. I discovered what that does. People get all antsy. I can't answer your messages right away. I got new jobs to get, new phone numbers to hook up. What do you think?
I'm going to go with yes.
Okay.
Go with yes.
Well, that's good. Now see, now you moved up a notch or two, in my opinion. Boca Bryan, 68. I'll leave him a little something, and he'll cash it immediately. Brady Quinn, 32. I shouldn't have put that on there. It's just stupid, but it makes me happy. Josh has got 19. You only got 19. You're not going anywhere. Nobody 4, and Jacob is still only his two brothers, I guess. Only solamente dos. A real dose.
Some schlumio tries to put me down and says he has a larger congregation. I tell him right away, now listen here to negate you heard of my show. It's #1 in the nation. All the faith, Kimball, Solid, so be true to your show. Like you would to your mule. Be true to your show. I did leave in school. Be true to your show. I got a new cloth yamoki embroidered in gold. It sure is bold. I wear it everywhere when I go round to other AZAs. They don't know what to say. So be true to your show. Learn the ancient names. Be true to your show. Support the Barney brand. Be true to your show. On Fridays I'll be jacked up on the Sabbath service. I'll be ready to pray. I'll be steady now. My girlfriend's at the altar in the choir now. She'll be singing away. Be true to your show. Let your talent sail. Be true to your show. Let the feeling get royal. Be true to your show. Yiskadash, 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 be true to your show.
All the Bubba Mikesies all the time, baby. All the Getchkis all the time. And, of course, this year highlights all of that, all the religious trappings. And, of course, neither Hanukkah or Christmas have got very much to do with religion at all anymore. It's all about shopping, baby. It's all about commerce. It's all about MONEY. Well, we got 901 now on our MySpace,
Wow.
aren't you? I bet you never dreamed I could do this, huh? And you know something? If I would have thunk it, I can't stand people who would have say, who'd have thunk it? I hate that. One of the most annoying expressions. Crazy people say that. Who'd have thunk it? 901. And if I waited to push this about a month or two ago, we could have 1,000 by the end of the year. I mean, it ain't going to happen now, but right, unless George has a wild time next week. We're not going to get no 1,000.
No,
but you know we could have done it, right?
Yeah, we could have.
It's just that you and Miguel are so negative, thinking that this old fart, MySpace is a place where young, living, and breathing people are, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, people like, and like that. So we got John in Vegas, Will, and Stamen. There's a Stamen's got an interesting picture. He's like naked on the beach from about 100 miles away. He's a 40-something-year-old guy, and covering his privates with his hands. It's amusing. Stamen. Of course, if you had a name like that, you'd be a little strange too, I guess. 901, huh? Of course, if you had a name like, you'd be mysterious as well, I guess. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? 950 votes. We're going to have 1,000, maybe at the top of the hour. Pretty good on the 22nd of December. WQAM, hello.
Hi, Frank.
Getting back to the pool. George has got 352. Me, 291, meaning whoever you are out there who wants my money and you can't have it. I hate this poll 101, down to 10.5%, making a little progress there, not much. Look who's got 77 votes. Yeah, he's doing well, and rightfully so. Boca Bryan, 69. Brady Quinn, 33. You still only got 19, Josh.
I'll be damned.
Wow, nobody's moving up fast, 7, which is pretty good thinking. And Jacob still only got a small pair. Only 2 out of 953 votes. He's not doing well. So, and you notice the one call we had there? I wasn't planning on taking any, but I did see that line flashing. You know, me being impulsive and being the holidays, I thought, well, let's just give it a shot, you know? Maybe it's something that somebody wants to hear, but I doubt it. And it wasn't. But nevertheless. 8 Marines were charged yesterday in the killings of 24 Iraqi civilians last year during a bloody door-to-door sweep in the town of Haditha that came after one of their comrades was killed by a roadside bomb. They were pissed off and fired up, so they decided, let's kill some people, and they did. In the biggest U.S. criminal case involving civilian deaths to come out of the Iraq War so far, 4 of the Marines, all enlisted men, were charged with unpremeditated murder. The other 4 were officers who were not there during the killings but were accused of failures of investigating and reporting the deaths. The most serious charges were brought against Staff Sergeant Frank Wuderek, a 26-year-old squad leader accused of murdering 12 civilians and ordering the murders of 6 more inside a house cleared by his squad. He was accused of telling his men, shoot first, ask questions later. Huh. Kind of sounds like certain police forces that we know in the U.S., eh? Shoot first, ask questions later, but nevertheless. Let's not get too heavy and morbid here on the Christmas weekend, right?
That's right.
Keep it light, Neil. Keep it light.
Okay, whatever you say. Keep it light. I remember that guy. That guy's long since dead. You know, here it is. March 1 will be 31 years I've been on the air, and I'm assuming I'm still around by then. And I just stop and think back to a lot of the really nasty, hateful people over the years. I mean, there have been a lot of nice people, too, but the ones that stand out in your mind are like the hateful ones.
Of course.
The ones that wish that you would croak, that wish you would fail and hate you like poison, because for whatever reason, you know, because they just probably hate everybody. And the interesting part of it is that most of those people are pushing up daisies now. At KAT, very early on, I just started my show on this old codger. Of course, all of our listeners were, death plus 100. That was our median demographic. And he calls up one day and says,
Keep it light, Neil. Keep it light.
I bet you he's light.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Real ancient.
Keep it light.
And, of course, he was one of only 80 zillion people over the years who give me instructions on how to do the show, what to talk about, how to talk about it, and all of these
things.
In a joint appearance on Good Morning America yesterday, former President Bush 41 joked to actor George Clooney about Britney Spears' underwear problems.
Oh, my God.
Bush Sr. also said he was embarrassed about crying during a speech about his son, the Jebster, Fat-Ass Jeb, and dismissed First Lady Laura Bush's skin cancer scare as only a little thing on her leg. I got a great line for that. Wow. WQAM, hello.
Al Rantel.
In a joint appearance on Good Morning America yesterday. Al Rantel. Yeah, and... Oh, I should leave Alice in my will. Yeah, Alice Rantel. Likely story. Or maybe he was that was a suggestion for self-hating queens that poll we're taking next week. Alice Rantel. WQAM, hello. Okay. Now, actually, that's the best of the 3 so far right there.
No doubt about it.
This one might be a real caller, but I doubt it. Wow. Whoa. Man. And that's not W, but George Herbert Walker. They're all the same to me. They're all a bunch of thieves and dumbos and crooks. Dangerous. The dangerous Bush clan. And as far as all this Trump and Rosie stuff, I don't, as they say in Norway, Chubze and Dreard, I don't care about either one of them. I can't stand either one of those people. And he is right, I will say that. She's a pig face, Nobody said something like that. And he says, I'm worth billions of dollars. I have to listen to this fat slob. And she mocks him for being a moral authority because of all his hanky-spanky and all his wife and extra wives and extra kids and all this other crap he's been doing. And, of course, the bad hair, the comb-over, she called it. That purple wig, man, it left me in a purple haze. I'm telling you, Jimi Hendrix is rolled over in his grave right now. Seeing a guy that's worth billions of dollars with... wouldn't you think that he'd go see Chuck Alfieri do something sensible when you got that kind of money? He's like, I would put him in a category with Mo as far as bad piece. Wow. First he had that orange, that kind of cartoon character orange color one, and now he's got the purple one. 963 in the pool, and you're still stuck on 19, and Jacob just moved up a notch. He's up to 3. So I guess we can assume he's voted now.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Neil God.
The Federal Food and Drug Administration has joined the investigation of the E. coli outbreak at Taco Bell.
Now the latest on the E. coli outbreak. The majority of victims ate at Taco Bell.
Well, I drove down to get a bean burrito. Taco Bell was calling out to me. Felt like I was shot with a torpedo. And then I got explosive number 3.
Oi!
Then I threw up higher than the willow trees. Then I threw up, it brought me to my knees. I was weak, laying beside my toilet. Then I threw up, but it wasn't over yet.
Oh, God, I am so sick. You're not as sick as I am. Much sicker than you. Impossible. I can't keep anything down. Oh, look at me. You can see stuff. I've lost 12 pounds in 3 hours. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you're worse than me. You can see my spleen. Oh, that's a lovely spleen. Oh, God. Oh, watch out. I get the bathroom first. No, me. Get out of the way. You didn't make it. These are brand new shoes. I'm sorry. Oh.
Threw up again. The cramps were overwhelming. Then I threw up. My ears started to ring. I was weak with quesadilla fever. And on my tongue, I started growing fur.
A long, long time ago, it was 1900, and Jesse Helms was just a lad of 9. And no one knew what was in store. Just ended the Spanish-American War, so they partied like it was 1899. There were events that made you shiver, but there were times we did deliver a promise that was kept with that famous one small step. I can't remember each event or everything that man did invent. A century we will present, and this is how it went. My, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. It all started when two guys were right, when they put an airplane into flight, and the start of radio. Sigmund Freud had his mom to thank, and quantum theory and Max Planck, and the Titanic, that story we all know. Well, World War I, it soon began with shooting Archduke Francis Ferdinand. Millions died from the flu, and plastic, it was brand new. And then Russia had its revolution. Panama connected both of the oceans. Monopolies we won't see again. 100 years gone by. And we were singing, my, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. Albert had his relativity. They mass-produced the new Model T, and Lindbergh landed near Paris. Then some moldy bread gave penicillin, Wall Street and the Great Depression, and women would vote like you and me. And Germany's chancellor was sworn in, and World War II would soon begin. Made Europe sovereign land. The Project Manhattan, evolution trial in Tennessee. We caught our first look at TV, then the day that lives in infamy. 100 years gone by. I'm dying over here. And we were singing, my, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. Franklin, Winston, they will soon be winning, starting with the D-Day invasion. But at what an appalling cost. In Russia, no one did defrost. In Germany, they finally lost. Discovered the horrors of the Holocaust. Oi! Batman, little boy, Enola Gay changed the whole world on that very day. NATO had just begun, and China ruled by Mao Zedong. The first player in baseball that was black. Israel got their homeland back. Massachusetts elected Jack. 100 years gone by. And we were singing, my, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. Separate but equal made such a fuss. Rosa too tired went on the bus. Polio cured with a vaccine. Then Russia scared us big time with Sputnik. Our troops into Korea quick. Discovered the double helix scheme. Oh, JFK left us way too soon, but promised to get us all to the moon. Yuri is first in space. Yeah, the pill we did embrace. And the Friendship 7 climbed into the night. Cuba's missiles gave us quite a fright. Southeast Asia is on new fight. 100 years gone by. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. Neil's giant step was the big news. Roe vs. Wade gave women right to choose. Nixon resigns about Watergate.
All right.
Got the troops out of Vietnam. Had hostages taken by Iran. And a virus made us too scared to go date. A test tube babies held aloft. Some guy named Bill started Microsoft. Chernobyl explosion. The Berlin Wall gets broken. The USSR says goodbye. Some students in China, they did try. 7 died in the Florida sky. 100 years gone by. And they were singing, my, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye. It all happened in the blink of an eye. 100 years have gone by. We were singing, my, how the time it did fly. Since it started, some departed, many tears we did cry. For the century, it's time that we say goodbye, 'cause 100 years have gone by.
All right. Wow. I think I could play that 3 more times so we can get out of here. I do like that, though. It's a great bit.
How long
we
is
usually
that?
just don't
Jesus.
have time to play it. I beg your pardon?
How long was that?
How long is that? You've never heard that before?
Of course I have, but I'm just...
How long is it? Well, I think it's a little personal. 8:19, 8 minutes, 19 seconds.
Wow. It's one of the great ones you've played, though.
It's one of those like MacArthur Park, like one, you know, when you got to go take a Joyce. You put that on. 998 on the poll. It would be really great, 998 or 999. One more vote to 1,000. Wow. Holy moly. I got an update on the Don Trell thing, a more lengthy story. Drunken driving for Don Trell. Let's see. They saw him disembark a 2007 black two-door Bentley on the 1200 block of Washington Avenue. He left the vehicle double parked and urinated on the street before getting back behind the wheel. They had to take a little look and a leak.
That's right.
They said he was only able to produce vehicle registration when asked for his driving documents. In the reports, they noted he appeared confused and disoriented, had bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, and a strong odor of booze, baby, booze. He failed a field sobriety test, later refused a breath test. Ultimately arrested and transported to Dade County Jail, where he's being held on a $1,000 bond. Marlins have no comment. Bada beep, bada boop, bada boop. 2 months ago, him and his wife, Natalie Vitagliano, purchased a $2.655 million waterfront residence in North Miami Beach. By the way, speaking of Miami Beach, there's a phony anonymous person. See, I don't put anonymous friends on there on our MySpace page. Don't you think that's a good idea?
Well, that'll get you to 1,000 quicker.
1,000 what?
1,000 friends.
I don't want anonymous. I won't put them on there. I won't put minors on there, with one exception. He's getting close to a legal age. But 1,001 votes on the poll. All right. And Jacob got 4, which means he must be voting a lot. He's tapping it out. And 901 on our friends. No, you think I should put anonymous people on there on the MySpace?
No.
Get out of town, Jose, man. Get serial.
The biggest
There's nothing wrong with my fax machine for the former QM spokesperson that keeps dialing my regular number. It's not the fax machine, you idiot.
I'm seething like a white Christian about the Jews and gay homos. How I'd love to bury those Christ-killing fairies.
You fairy!
Who don't know the Bible like I know. I'm seething like a white Christian. And how we all must think and act alike and not to think whenever it's appropriate. Yes, wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody in the world was white and Christian and looked the same and said the same things? Boring? I don't think so. No, to me, that would be paradise and the Republican way. I see thee like a white Christian, and how we all must think alike. All the gays, black and Yitlach, must die. Oi! Till everybody's Christian and
White. Hold it right there, mister.
There's been a crime.
Yeah, that's right. We're the Christmas police.
No, only dating, actually, but give it time. You never
And
know.
don't try to change the subject, Buster.
Yeah, there's been a series of breaking and enterings.
We want to find out what you know about it.
Well, 'twas the night before Christmas.
And all through the town.
Not a creature was stirring.
Except some bearded fat clown.
Santa Claus, also known as Nick the Saint.
Also known as Chris the Kringle.
Love.
Brotherhood. Sounds like some kind of zonked-out hippie.
And I'll bet you're one of his helpers, huh?
Okay, Joe, cuff him.
All right.
All right, you've got the right to have a Merry Christmas.
And you've got the right to a Happy New Year.
If you stand under a mistletoe, a pair of lips can and will be held against you.
What you've just heard is true. If you should encounter anyone with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads, report them immediately to the Christmas police.
1108 at 560 WQM. And by the way, Fat Boy or P.D. Lenny or whichever former QM sales hole is anonymous there on the MySpace. So they're whipped up about the fact that the fax, the one that's sitting in there with you, that fax isn't working, which it hasn't for 3 days. Who cares, right?
Right.
As if we didn't know that?
Well, I'm not getting anything either.
No, because it doesn't work. It's messed up.
Right.
Or maybe you want to reboot it, reset it, or maybe the line is dead.
I already
Who the
did
hell
that.
knows? I mean, you did what? You rebooted it?
I rebooted it.
And it's dead. Because mine here is working just fine. Like as usual, it's the stuff there that's all screwed up. Anyway, this particular person must be somebody who's... It's got to be, because they also have the number here, because they were the ones that were trying to fax me something here on my regular phone, which is not connected to a fax.
I mean, you
about
know who
6
it
times.
is.
Huh?
You know who it is.
Fat Boy. Yeah, like I really need to hear from you, Fat Boy, okay? Go away. Or it could be P.D. Lenny, you never know. Or it could be some other Schmendrick. Anyway, there's 1,021 votes on the poll. Not too bad. We got 902 friends on MySpace. Wow. Isn't that impressive?
I'll say.
Yeah, you will say, because you're not going anywhere on our poll. You haven't moved since I sat down this morning. You haven't moved one vote.
Oh, man. What am I doing wrong?
You're just, I don't know, they're just not too crazy about you. In addition to his 3 best friends, who should Neil add to his will? Who should Neil leave his trillions of dollars to? George, 372. Me, meaning the person casting the vote, 317.
No chance.
I hate this poll 105, down to 10.2%. If we get it under 10%, I'll feel like I'm going to have a happy holiday. Do you believe me? No. Huh? He's doing well.
Huh?
He's got 82. Oh, brother. See, the whole thing, I mean, I went through those couple of weeks with somebody I actually know exists playing with my mind. Now I've got somebody I don't even know is for real. I mean, the pictures of a real person, you know, but that doesn't mean anything. And now that's playing a little with my mind, although not much. Not in the same category. You know, it's just for fun, right?
Right.
Just for fun. Anyway, whoever it is, I'd sure like to find out. Anyway, Boca Brown's got 71. Brady Quinn, 37. He doesn't need my money or your money or anybody else's. And in spite of what Josh says, that's why they're not getting a lot of votes for you, because you're so negatory.
I'm not negatory at all.
Negative. Brady Quinn's not going to make it in the NFL. He's going to be big.
Yeah?
Brady Quinn, 37. Josh Cordes, 19. You haven't moved one vote. You're not making any progress. Nobody's got 15. And Jacob's all the way up to 5. Wow. Not exciting? 1,023 votes. Yeah, it's a much better poll than that piece of crap we had yesterday, which we apologize profusely. And guess what?
What?
Your fax line ain't working.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
You bastard.
Hey, it's a holiday. What do you expect? They don't want grade A on the holiday.
Well, my friends,
No.
the time has come. To admit my daughter gets real drunk. On the highway, she swerves to and fro. While the sirens play on, play on. Drugs are just a thing, I'd say in advance. You see her coming, run real fast. She going to smoke up the ganja, get under, arrest her. And it goes sing along. DUI, 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 DUI. Here comes a SUV that's again out of the street. DUI, DUI. She's got her bad drug manners, stealing her out of the slammer. DUI. My oh my, she can't drive.
C-SPAN now joins the Rumsfeld press conference in progress.
Well, you were all carefully selected to be here today. So hit me with the toughest questions you got.
Mr. Rumsfeld.
Yes.
What's your favorite color, Sunset? And I have a follow-up.
Well, golly wobbles. Who knew? There's yellows and reds and golds. And what's your follow-up?
Well, sir, do you collect pummels?
Well, by Willikers, yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, you're so wonderful. I have a question.
Yes, you.
Mr. Rumsfeld, when you wear boxer shorts, sir, do you play chicken in the window?
Why, Hanny Panny and By Gum. Yes, sometimes I do.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
When are you getting the hell out of here?
Well, good golly gosh.
When are you going to leave already?
Well, by diddly do.
Just get out of here already. We've had enough with you. We've had enough of this catastrophe. Leave me alone. I got to write
Turn
this
the gosh darn cameras off and shoot that
You're
man.
a war criminal responsible for this death of...
Fort Hole Ferry came upon some straits. Gave them something good that they all ate. In a while they removed their pants and put on a pair of no-ass chaps and said, "Hey boy, take a ride on the Thoy side." They said, "Oi boy, take the ride on the Thoy side." And the tranny girl say, "La la 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 la. Eating too much soy will make you gay. You'll be wanting boys for grab-ass play. Soy will make you gayer than a neocon Republican who says, "Hey boy, take a ride on the soy side." "Hey sugar, take a ride on the soy side." And the tranny girl say, "La la 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 la
Oh, God, don't go in there. Oh, you hear my stomach bubbling? Oh, it's bubbling. I am a
People heading home from work late one night when they saw the sign on the fast food line. They pulled in and gave their order to the girl, and the next thing you know, they started to hurl.
At Taco Bell,
Their stomachs started to bloat,
in Taco Hell,
a burning inside their throat.
it had a smell.
That's when they started to blow.
Not feeling well.
From the bean burrito, it must have been the curse of the quesadilla. It's causing all of this diarrhea. But none of the sick are going to die. They've just got a bad case of E. coli.
From Taco Bell.
Their stomach started to blow.
In Taco Bell.
A burning inside their throat.
It had a smell.
That's when they started to blow.
Not feeling well.
From the bean burrito. Should have skipped the damn chalupa. You might not have made but super. Next time you pass the sign, say no. Even though it's grilled, so it's good to go. Lots of people got sick and wished that they owned a gun so they could hunt down the people who think outside the bun. The pain from the cramps they felt deep in their gut. So next time they'll just go to Pizza Hut.
Not Taco Bell.
Their stomach started to blow
from Taco Hell.
A burning inside their throat.
It had a smell.
That's when they started to blow.
Not feeling well.
From the bean burrito.
From Taco Bell. From Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell.
Brittany saw your crutch. Brittany saw your crutch. Brittany saw your crutch. We saw a photo of your honey pot. Brittany saw your crutch. Brittany saw your crutch. Brittany saw your crutch. And Santa saw the camel toe you got.
Rectum.
I really wish you'd wear pants this Christmas, so you don't look like a tramp this Christmas. I hope you plan wearing pants this Christmas when you spread your legs apart.
Wow. And the good news for you is you got another vote.
Oh. Well, I can leave now.
And we got another friend. We got 903 on our My Friend Space. Man, we are making serious inroads here. What did I tell you about a big comeback this time of the year? You know, you go through living hell and then all of a sudden come back, bounce right back.
Guess the only thing to do would be to take that one call right there.
Now, why did you say that?
I don't know.
Okay. WQAM, hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say wish you a Happy New Year. And since you're playing bits today, I was wondering if there's any way you would play Eisner.
No problem.
Thanks a lot, Neil.
Have a happy.
You too, Neil.
See you. Bye-bye. See, that was good thinking. I told you I should take that call, didn't I? 1,047 votes on the poll in addition to his three best friends. Who should Neil add to his will? Who wants that money? What a bunch of money grabbers, you know? God. But anyway, that's human nature. Somebody wanted to leave a whole bunch of money even if they didn't know me. And I said, how about me? And they said, oh, sure. I'd say, okay. George, 379. A lot of people out there. And that's because these people are connected to the radio show. So they think that George and I, hang together. And we go out and have dinner and whatever. Like, isn't that what people think?
Yeah, a lot of people
he'll tell you that. He's always said that over the years. People think that we hang out.
Listen, one of the funniest things my dad ever said to me was, hey, when Neil comes down, what do you guys, like, meet at a restaurant and, go over the show prep and stuff like that? And I laughed so hard that I was holding my side in pain.
Right. I mean, not that I would mind seeing you guys again. I think it's just more fun this way that, you'll never see me again. It's kind of strange.
Right.
Anyway, George 379, me 326, meaning me, whoever the money grabbers are out there. Oh, leave me some. Give me a little something, Neil. And, of course, I'm thinking, no chance. I hate this poll, 107. Look who's got 83.
Huh?
83, real or imaginary? I sure hope for real. Is real. Boca Brian, 72. Brady Quinn, 37. Doesn't need my money or anybody else's. He's going to make million. Now, you will admit that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And because of the fact that you're so accommodating to my buddy Brady Quinn, you got another vote. You got 20 now. Isn't that impressive? Not really. Nobody's got 18. And Jacob, who's gone into deep hiding, I think he's in the witness protection program. I'll have to ask his attorney, Jerry, about that. Jacob's got 5 out of 1,047 votes. So anyway, that's where we stand on the day before. Well, it's not really the day before, but it's Christmas weekend, right? It's all starting a couple of days ago. It all kind of like lumps in together, It's like when you fly over the Florida coast, and you're flying south from here, for example, and when you get to the point, I don't know really at what point it starts, but like maybe Vero Beach or Fort Pierce, and from that point on, it's just like one big strip of connected bedroom towns. Yeah. Connected geographically, but unconnected in any other way. Just one big long strip of Hmong.
Think
It's Fatwa Friday, you bastards.
The federal government just learned about those people today.
Under withering criticism from both parties, Brown offered no apology and mostly blamed others for the debacle that cost hundreds of lives.
Mike Brown, there's no one left to blame. I said, Brownie, you're the government shame. I said, Brownie, 'cause your career's up in flame. There's no one I know who's more lame. George Bush, you'd better make him shut up before he says it was you who messed up. You can defend him, but I'm sure you will find many think that he should do time.
I was just tired and misspoke.
He's way too dumb to run the FEMA. Some people died when he ran FEMA. Now that everyone knows that your leadership blows, you can go back to your horse shows.
Today, both Republicans and Democrats criticize the fact that Brown is still on the federal payroll. That may be because as long as he remains an administration official, his testimony must be cleared by the White House.
Hey everybody, I'm Brownie Brown, accountable for everybody drowned and drowned. As a human being, I'm a big disappointment, but I got a brown nose and I knows where to point it. There was no rush to get them saved. They don't vote Republican anyway. I did everything I possibly can to show my support for the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, what a job I had as director of FEMA, when I ain't much more than a weaselly schemer and a clueless son of a bitch. Gets his gigs, brown nose in the ridge. Gets his gigs, brown nose in the ridge. New Orleans is wiped out and gone, but W said I did one heck of a job, and it sure pays off to be a crony and another white-pasty Christian phony. The National Guard is down there now, with orders just to get the press out of town. Everybody go home, there's nothing to see. Everything here is peachy keen. Oh, the hurricane gave us the big easy for neocon social engineering, like a giant Republican squeegee. Praise Jesus Bush, our Lord and King. Praise Jesus Bush, our Lord and King. I don't believe compassion's what we lack. It serves the right to hapless blacks, and you dissenters who say it's a national disgrace. They shouldn't have been black in the first place. This is no time to play the blame game, since we know that hurricanes are caused by gays who are not the right kind of homo. Like Scotty McClellan and Karl Rove, oh, we're achieving the American right-wing dream to make everybody white like me, and an ignorant son of a bitch who gets his job brown nose in the ridge. Oh, how I miss petting my Arabian horses. I'd rather do that than watch floating corpses. I'm a negligent murderer now, and I'll keep going down to keep my nose brown. I'm a negligent murderer now, but I'll keep going down to keep my nose brown.
Bush ignored the city of New Orleans. Yes, some of the people down there say he failed. Stuffed the people in the Astrodome like cattle, while half the National Guard was in Iraq. He cut funding for their levees, looters causing anarchy. In Aruba we made a bigger deal. In search for Natalie Holloway, for one white girl we drained a lake, and even asked for help from the Navy SEALs. George Bush was vacationing in Crawford. I guess next year there'll be no Mardi Gras. Girls Gone Wild needs the city of New Orleans. or they'll have to send their film crew to Florida.
Talk about your Teflon presidents. Woo, you ain't kidding. Goodbye, George. You gotta go, me oh my oh. You gotta go home 'cause you f***ed up bad on the bio. But you sure flew quick when it came to sick Terry Schiavo. Son of a bush, here's a foot in your tush, now say goodbye, yo. That's Georgie. While people drowned, you played a round of relaxing golf. Well, he was on vacation. Priorities are not your cup of tea, that's evident-o. Oops. And no one cared to even prepare for the worst scenario. You were the one busy having fun, and that's a no-no. You'll investigate at a later date. That's real bullshit, so stinky situation. The ones that f***ed up should get locked up so it don't continue. But no one will get blamed like with Agent Blaine. No heads will roll, of course. And as for this, to be a slap on the wrist and no charges filed. What a surprise. 'Cause you're a liar. No one gets fired with each new Nesso. Nobody. A new death toll, a slip in the polls, that's no problemo. He'll fix it. Your spin machine will deal with New Orleans, 'cause that's their jobbo. As per usual. Son of a bush, here's a foot in your tush. You're an asshole. We just don't understand you got blood on your hands, but want no blame-o. I'm a problem solver. You made it obvious, at least to most of us, you have no shame-o. Shame? What's that? And what's with that smirk, you stupid jerk, when people have died, oh. Son of a beach, you should be impeached, and we mean pronto. Now do us all a favor and get the f*** out. You hear?
Huh?
Jackass.
All right.
Don't like all the Harper. Every time I see that retarded dimwit on my TV. He's President Dumb. Republicans muscled in, an inarticulate idiot. I don't know why they would want this guy, but now he's here. We're screwed the next 4 years with President Dumb. Oh, what I give to count votes once more and get who we all voted for. Lips thrumming, stupid key. Mindless, drunk, and rich kid. He's even dumber than me. He's President Dumb. You don't care what it took. You got him in by hook or crook. The Christian right knows what's best for you and I, but have no fear. We've got a great leader here with President Dumb. President Dumb.
Eisner? Mr. Mouse? What the hell are you doing to me? What do you mean, sir? Why am I reading in the paper you're going to put a Disney theme park in Brooklyn? Well, sir, we're just scouting locations. Jesus, I'm scouting CEOs. You are killing me. But sir, look what we've done with New York City, Times Square, 42nd Street. Hang on. Remus! Remus! Turn off the vacuum cleaner, Remus! Get that bluebird out of here. Okay, boss. Eisner. But, sir, look what we've done with Midtown Manhattan. 42nd Street is incredible. Oh, you know what? Publicly, I supported that, but you took all the porn away. You're killing me. I'm going through Gaviscon like Pez. We're just scouting areas. Calm down. Listen to me, Butt Munch. Don't tell me to calm down. We got lucky with Lilo and Stitch, $128 million. Now, you're trying to ruin the whole network. What kind of programming are you running? Hang on a minute. Remus!
Yeah,
you got bluebird crap all over your shoulder. Clean yourself up, for heaven's sake. And turn off the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, boss.
Good God. Sir, the network is fine. Why couldn't you come up with American Idol? Good God, you're still running James Bond movies. They're 60 years old. Why don't you just put Steamboat Willie on and be done with it? At least then I'd make a couple of damn dollars.
Well, the movie division's fine. You mentioned Lilo and Stitch, and now we have the new M. Night Shyamalan movie coming out later this summer.
I know signs. What the hell does that mean? Stop sign, yield sign? You gotta start swinging some of these titles past me.
Please.
Remus. Remus.
Can't hear you, boss.
I know you can't hear me, Remus. You're still running the vacuum cleaner.
Yes, I'm right, boss. I'm running the vacuum.
Get out of here, Remus, and take that bluebird with you.
All right.
Eisner.
Yes, sir?
I'd be very careful the next time I started my car if I were you.
What do you mean, sir?
I'm about done with you.
What?
About done.
What, sir?
I'll put Hannah Storm in your job.
But, sir, I'm sorry.
You're terrible.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll put Remus in there. How'd you like to be president of Disney, Remus?
Oh, my.
What a wonderful day. Get out of here, you nutbag.
Okay, look at that. We got 1,086 votes, and you're starting to make a little progress.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, you almost caught up to nobody. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 393. Me, 335, meaning them. Me. What's in it for me? And by the way, don't anybody keep coming on my MySpace. They're asking for money. I actually had one. That doesn't surprise you, does it?
No, not at all.
I'm not giving no money to nobody that I don't know. I hate this poll, 109. Down to 10%. Oh, we're making progress there, too. Look who's got 84 votes. Bill O'Brien, 73. Brady Quinn, 39. Nobody, 25. Josh Cordes, 23. You're moving up, slowly. Slowly and unsurely, I would say. And Jacob's still sucking wind there in last place. Solamente cinco.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil
Only
Rogers,
5, sweetheart.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Bram, I urge everyone to complain to this station.
Hey, Pharrell. What? By the way, son, I've been giving it some thought, see? What do you think of this? I knows that me and you can do much better going 6 to 10 and not at 5. A Gentile and a cranky Jew. I think we might be happy together.
I think you really gone out of your mind. You gotta have your wee-wee bag strapped on too tight. No chance I'll do a show with you. I'd rather die. We'd be crappy together.
Why, I'll have you know that I'm a big Bucky Jew from Brooklyn Heights. I've been rated by everybody but you. You're not my type.
Me and Mo, that would blow. No way that if we had a fight, that you'd survive. Who'd want to hear a Gentile and pushy guy? That's crappy together.
So with you and me, for me, is much better 6 than 10, not 5. It's only right that I should get more sleep at night. I think we might be happy together. Happy together.
What do you mean,
I am Mohammed David, decrepit and I'm ancient. All over my old face are blue and reddish purple veins. I don't know why they hate me, or why they always rate me. It must be 'cause I got these blue and reddish purple veins. A vein pop on my arm like a Rannoch Nally Napalakawat. I got veins on my nose and nobody knows that under my clothes I wear pantyhose. But that don't mean that I'm gay. If you think my arms are bad, you ought to see my legs. I might as well keep them smooth and shaved to show a little class the next time I'm raping him. I could go to a surgeon, but that gives me the shivers. I would not want to walk out looking like Joan Rivers. Where am I here? I fired the beast, the fat little freak. I did him a favor. Now he can't afford to eat. The reason I dismissed that stinking fat bastard is because he wouldn't shut up and he can't play canasta. Hey, somebody talking over there. Nobody talks when I rap. I rap, then you talk. Hey, look at me. I'm hip, hip. I ain't no square. I'm a ding-dong Betty, man. I'm really dead. I fire anyone I want. I don't care. Especially if they make me flip my wig made of smelly green hair. I got fired myself. It even happens to the greats. Westwood once said, you get out of here or else we break your legs. So now I sit by the pool. Life's as good as it gets. With my paladin cocktail, placing bets on the Jets. In paradise. Paradise. I don't kiss nobody's ass in paradise. I'll be schlepping down the Scoogans when I get the chance, but the cleaners aren't ready with my lime green pants. How long does it take? Guilty call a complaint. It was just a little thought, so what? I left the stain. You think that's funny? Want a knuckle sandwich, buddy? I can do what I want, because the management loves me.
Can I tell you something, Mo? Something you ought to know. For the longest time, I wanted you to be my hoe.
You ain't my type, pal. Now answer straight. Pal, no. What are you doing?
I won't take no for an answer.
Get out of here. Not you.
Get out of here. Get up, bitch.
All right.
Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me.
Absolutely.
Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. Roll another one, just like the other one. This seems to be about to quit, and I need another hit. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it all around. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Just pass it on down. Another one, just like the other one. This one seems about spent, and I don't have another cent. Don't hold my that joint, my friend. Just pass it on down. That joint, my friend, just pass it around. I don't want that joint, just pass it around. I don't want that joint now, I just pass it on.
Stop breaking my balls.
stop breaking my balls. That's a pumpkin's aroma. I let one sneak out.
I see a blue, blue cloud.
I lifted my leg.
It smells like an egg.
My clothes have a odor.
Try to hold in your thoughts.
I'll try, but that's kinda hard.
Don't go breaking apart.
Then don't buy those Pop-Tarts. Don't go breaking up. Don't go breaking up. Don't go breaking apart. Don't go breaking apart.
Well, we were out on our first date after eating at a Mexican cafe. While we were driving in my car, she let one go that almost blew us both away. I asked her, did you cut the cheese? Then she turned around to look at me and said, girls don't fart. Girls don't fart. She kept on telling me that girls don't fart, but I do. The odor permeated through my clothes and in my hair. And so I rolled the windows down so I could get some air. It smelled like something died in there. Girls don't fart. Girls don't fart. She kept on telling me that girls don't fart, but I do. I heard another deadly squirt. Then I held my nose and covered it with my shirt. I turned around to get her back, with just a matter of time before another attack. So I asked if she was okay. Then she looked at me, and all she had to say was, girls don't fart. Girls don't fart. She kept on telling me that girls don't fart, but I do. Girls don't fart. Girls don't fart. She kept on telling me that girls don't fart, but I do. But I do. But I do.
Okay, a lot of flatulence in here for the holidays, but then what's to be expected, right? 11:56, 4 minutes till noon at QM. We got Geldy at Hooters and Pembroke Pines at 2. And then the Humper, and then the Beast, and then the last Eddie K show, 10 o'clock tonight. All the best, Eddie. You're a hell of a guy. We all love you and wish you the best. Don't we? Yes, we do.
Yes.
What's not to like? 11:07 on the poll. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 397. I'll put a little something in the box. I mean, in the envelope.
About 30, man.
Me, 343, meaning some strangers out there. Well, good luck to you. I hate this poll 10 down to 9.9%. Well, that's good. Look who's got 85 votes already. Real or imaginary? Real or Memorex? Boca Brian, 74. Chicken Neck. Brady Quinn, 40. Nobody, 28. Nobody still got you beat out, although you're making little progress. Not a lot. Josh Cordes, 25.
I'm praying over
here. I think you got
here.
Jacob beat. He's only got 5, which is probably the other 5 guys with the same name he's got.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
This is Brady Quinn. Whenever I shave my balls, I listen to the Neil Rogers 12 to 1 hour.
If Scott had a ball and took a hit, then would he act like Cheech and Chong and get the munchies and make brownies filled with hash? And would he share it with Jesus and the saints, those pious potheads? And yeah, pot is great, and yeah, pot is good, and yeah. what if God smokes cannabis? Smoking pot like one of us. Getting high on the back of the bus. Just him and Moses getting stoned. On a Greyhound bus to Rome. To get some Vatican homegrown. A couple dimebacks to take home. Smoke a big Bob Marley on his throne. No fun in heaven unless you're stoned.
Hillary from Arkansas, Hillary from Little Rock, Arkansas. Got an idea from Tiffador. Moved to New York and run for senator. All through the state, people shout your name. Hillary! You will never beat Giuliani. No, sir! The idea seems so silly. Hillary from Arkansas. Miss Hillary from Arkansas. Right out of the cornfield on the hall. Husband Billy is a naughty boy. When you leave the house, he'll jump for joy. White water, now just a memory. Hillary! Janet Guido doesn't have a clue. No, sir! You and Bill are so damn slippery. Hillary from Arkansas. I think you should run, honey. Well, hell yes, I do. I think you should devote all your time to it. And I'll just, I'll stay home, you know. I'll take care of things. Taking care of business. I'm a BTL fan, man. Miss Hillary from Arkansas. It's the damnedest thing I ever saw. You're a twitty little goofy dog. 'Cause you never have lived in New York. So change your mind, run in Illinois. Hillary! We don't believe that you're a Yankee fan. No, sir! You're a dope-beating bad Democrat. Hillary from Arkansas. Hillary! Hillary!
Ooh, a presidential run. It might be fun. Are you gonna give it a try, Obama? Ooh, you make the voters run. Are you the one? Will we vote for the black guy, Obama? Never stop for rock. He's on top. It may be his time, but his name sounds like he's an Arab guy. Woo! Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. He likes to set up colored people. Yes. He likes to frame the colored people.
Absolutely.
Officer Furman, driving through Brentwood at night with a glove in his bag. His evidence bag waits at the Bronco, opens the window to leave a few drops on the floor. A smudge on the door, Officer Mark Furman. Where did that blood come from? Officer Mark Furman. He dropped the bloody glove. Simpson and Cato, back from a burger and fries at a restaurant near. A noise in the rear, OJ is napping, dropping his socks near the bed, but there's somebody there. Planting some hair, Officer Mark Furman. Where did that blood come from? Officer Mark Furman, he dropped the bloody glove.
The pub smokes dope. The pub smokes dope. God gave him the grass. The pub smokes dope. He likes to smoke in mass. The pub smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The pub smokes dope. The pub smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. of a shut-up chunk. Popes and won't get thrown alone. Priests in church get drunk. The Pope smokes dope. God give him the grass. The Pope smokes dope. He likes his fucking ass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now Chucking Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill forgot to take a pill. Now she's got a daughter. Taking pills is not a joke for a groovy Pope. Birth control can be a toke of marijuana smoke. The Pope smokes dope. God gave him the grass. The Pope smokes dope. He likes his fucking ass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Pope is getting higher. 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 The Pope smokes dope. God gave him the grass. The Pope smokes dope. He likes his smoking ass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope.
And now here's Timmy Dean, founder of Timmy Dean Pork Sausage, with a few words about new Timmy Dean bagel sandwiches.
Hello, I'm Timmy Dean. You know, if someone had told me 25 years ago that I'd be making bagels, I'd have said, huh? That's Jew food, isn't it? But times have changed, and I guess I've got to change with them. But I don't have to like it. You people want your bagels, I'll give you your bagels, with a big old greasy slab of Timmy Dean pork sausage on it. New Timmy Dean non-kosher bagel sandwiches. If you're Jewish, you can buy them. You just can't eat them.
New Timmy Dean bagel sandwiches. There's a little bit of bigot in every bite.
Put those earplugs in, that Hanukkah song's on again. Please, Lord, make it end. Don't want to hear this song again. Hanukkah song's on too much this time of year. It's played more times than Grandma got run over by a reindeer. When you feel like the only kid in town who's tired of this song, here's a list of people who are fed up. It is rather long. Jennifer Lopez and her friend Coolio quickly change the station when this song's on the radio. Guess who isn't listening and probably never will be? Rapper Snoop, Doggy Dogg, Jay-Z, and Puff Daddy. Garth Brooks is sick of it. Travis Tritt is too. Even Bruce Springsteen won't sing along, it's true. They don't think it's funny. In fact, it's lame as hell. They'd rather listen to those dogs who are barking jingle bells. Not funny. Put those earplugs in, that Hanukkah song's here again. Please, Lord, make it in, 'cause Adam Sandler isn't my friend.
Okay, 11 past noon at 5:60. I tell you, I'm enjoying this today, although you think I'm just sitting here playing bits?
Me too, man. I'm kicking my feet up on the desk, you know?
No, I'm saying I got all that work I had to do. It's a damn good thing it's one of the busiest days of the year, and it's the holidays and all that stuff, because the MySpace thing, I hope I don't make this into like a regular thing, because it's created a lot of work for me. I mean, I could just ignore all these, you know, all the email on there and stuff, and new friends, although I just, you know, I don't want to do that.
No, you
fun.
don't.
It's fun for a while.
Yeah.
And then probably, you know, there's probably a certain amount of burnout. Like after
Yeah,
about
you'll
a
get
week.
tired of it.
Will I?
Yes.
904 friends on our MySpace page. Man, we are about as hip as a cardboard box. 1,125 votes on the poll. You're making not much progress. You're not going anywhere. You're not doing nothing. Nobody is pulling away from you. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 403. Me, 345, meaning whatever selfish idiot cast that vote. Me. I hate this poll 113 back up to an even 10%. Has got 85. Boca Brian, 76. Brady Quinn, 40. Nobody, 33. Josh Cordes, you're still stuck there on 25. And Jacob Soltanto Cinque. Cinquanta banana and cinque votes, however you say votes. How do you say votes in Italiano? I don't have any idea.
A vote.
Oh, get that passport.
The biggest names of best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Dumb as dirt.
Kid Rock's back. And with his upcoming divorce, Kid's singing all of your favorite holiday classics as only Kid Rock can deliver. Presenting Kid Ties One On for Christmas. You'll hear Kid Rock sing, Oh Holy Biatch got run over by a reindeer. Richie the Red-Nosed Plaintiff, please come home for f***ing Christmas. Hark the divorce lawyers sing, Reaper Man is coming to town. Guide Resty Hepatitis Stocks, You're a Mean One, Mrs. Bitch. And Last Christmas with George Michael. Kid Ties One On for Christmas. Available at Barnes & Noble and Cochran and KidNeedsTheMoney.com.
Return to Santa. Return to Santa.
Oh, my God.
I got a sweater from my grandma. It was pink and black. But don't worry, be happy. Was printed on the back.
He wrote upon it.
Return to Santa. Just send me cash. Your tacky sweater gave me a rash. I got a fruitcake and some plaid pants. Hair clip is for my nose. Another bottle of Old Spice. Boy, did I get hosed.
He wrote upon them.
Return to Santa. Who needs this junk? This year's Christmas really stunk.
He wrote upon them.
Return to Santa. Don't mean to be rude, but this Christmas I got Scrooged. Return to Santa. Return to Santa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. This here is the King. I know I haven't been around much for a while, but I want y'all to know that up here in rock and roll heaven, I'll be thinking of you this Christmas. And I'd like to give y'all a special Christmas message. A message of peace. Like, how about a little piece of that pie going by? Thank you. Thank you very much. Like I was saying, Christmas is a time of hope, a time of joy, a time for loving. And I sure would love a big slice of that pizza you got there. Thank you. Thank you very much. No worry about that. Oh, yeah, Christmas. Now, Christmas to me means family. And family means friends. And friends means getting together. And getting together means eating. Oh, pass me that drumstick, would you please? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I just want to say to you right now, you know, I may be a big star, maybe too big, but ain't nobody so big you can't reach out a helping hand. Would you hand me a helping of those mashed potatoes over there, would you please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, like I was saying, ain't nobody so big you can't stoop to help a friend in need over the holiday season. Now, speaking of season, you want to pass me that salt sugar when you get the chance? Thank you. Yeah, just unscrew the cover. That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this Christmas, why don't y'all take a tip from old Elvis? No, leave those steak tips right where they are. You know what I mean? No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I want you to remember, we're all part of God's great big family. And you know God made man unto his own image. And look in the mirror, I'd have to say God must be a big, big son of a gun. You know what I mean? I think you do. But I especially want y'all to remember this one last thing. When you're all at home this Christmas, stringing that popcorn up on the tree, save a big bowl for the king. Extra butter, know what I mean? Well, thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just in time for Christmas. Elton John's biggest hits on one CD, including your song.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
Don't let my lunch come out of me. Casserole in the wind.
And it seems to me you lived your life like a cat on the wind.
Saturday nights, all right for puking. I guess that's why they call it the flu. Get yours now.
Rosie O'Donnell can't believe she's gay. A big fan of the WNBA. Rosie O'Donnell, it must be a ruse. For all of these years you claimed to love Tom Cruise. Certainly you must realize we knew it. Honestly, it's not that big a shock. If you and Ricky Martin were to do it, it'd be a crock
for both of you.
Rosie O'Donnell gave up all the lies. Now I hope Nathan Lane admits he likes guys.
That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I be do. That's what he be do, he put the ball in the basket. That's what he do, he put the ball in the basket. That's what he do, he put the ball in the basket. That's what he be do. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I be do.
That's what he does. He puts the ball in the basket. That's what he does. He puts the ball in the basket. That's what he does. He puts the ball in the basket. That's just what he does.
That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I be do.
That's what he do. He put the ball in the basket. The situation is, put the ball in the basket. He puts the ball in the basket for the organization. That's my take on what he do.
That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I be do.
That's what he do, he put the ball in the basket. That's not what he do, he put the ball in the basket. And he gives 110% to put the ball in the basket. And that's what he be do.
That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I do, put the bowl in the basket. That's what I be do.
This is Debbie.
Yeah, hi, Debbie. I'm interested in getting some operations done.
Okay.
And some body contouring and some liposuction.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if you get some tummy tuck and lip augmentation, cosmetic breast surgery, facelift, all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering...
What would you like to start with?
Well, I need to get everything done. Probably the first thing I'd like to have removed is my thing.
Okay, we don't do that.
No. Could you do breast implants, though?
It can be done, but I don't know that it would do it right away.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
5,000.
Excellent. I'd like to have my skin resurfaced, too.
Mm-hmm.
Laser surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Have the lambs stopped crying yet, Mommy?
Excuse me?
Don't hurt Mommy's little baby. It puts the lotion in the basket. I'd like to get the liposuction that I saw on TV.
Okay.
Can you make me look more like a woman?
Well, we'll have to see you first, and then upon looking at you, we can tell you that when we see you.
Should I wear my skin suit made of body parts, Mommy?
If you'd like to.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Would you like to make an appointment?
Yes.
Okay. There is a $100 consultation fee.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Buffalo Bill.
Okay, let me get a little
Mommy.
information from you, okay? Just one
Mommy.
moment.
It
Right?
puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Do you want to come in for a consultation for
It
life?
puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay. Would you like to make an appointment, or do you want to call me back?
It
Or?
puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand.
I've got my skin suit nipple necklace.
Bill.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
I understand that. Would you like to
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Would you like to make an
It
appointment?
puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay, I will talk to you another time, okay?
It puts the lotion in the basket. Hello?
So what was he really trying to say?
All of these things.
I see. 26 past noon at QAM. It's our annual, I guess it's annual. I guess I do it every year. Who the hell knows? When you're an old fart like me. Who remembers, right?
Right.
I'll tell you one thing. We got 906 friends on MySpace. Pretty impressive, even, and I don't even know what the hell that means, but it seems like an awful lot. You never would have believed that if I would have told you that in the beginning. Neither would I. I didn't know what kind of a number to come up with. Well, I know what kind of a number to come up with, but that's a different story and a different kind of number. Anyway, moving right along. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? 1,146 votes. George 409. George is kicking big smelly ass here, and of course he's on vacation this week, and well deserved. Everybody, well, not everybody. We got some people out there hate George like poison. That's because it's South Florida. Me, I want your money. 349. Want some of my money? No way. I hate this poll. 10%. 115. Look who's got 87 votes. Real or imaginary? I guess I'm sure I'll never know. Boca Bryan 79. Brady Quinn 41. Nobody's got you beat. Although you just got a little action there. Not too much. Nobody 35. Josh Cordes 26.
That's what you should that's where you should leave me. Just a little action.
$26, and Jacob has got still only 5.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is
Mission hiding.
Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Friday, you bastards.
Remember when nobody knew my name, but now I am a big star. Tons of fame, I can make a hit song in a minute, taking no chances. All I do is scream like I'm insane.
Absolutely.
I can't believe that keep on selling. My agent told me not to change a thing. So I guess I'll keep on yelling. All my songs all sound the same.
Huh?
My name is Barry, sing like a fairy. I write bad songs about romance while I'm wearing spandex pants. I'm kinda shrimpy, my songs are wimpy. I had a series of big hits, but that was back in '76. Now no one wants to hear. They only laugh and sneer. They won't admit that they own my albums, 'cause my songs are queer. Got a nose shape like a banana. My two fans both live in Montana. Got a nose shape like a banana. Up my nose you can fit song. I've got a honker the size of Yonkers. When I get a stuffed up nose, I need Tristan in a hose. But now I'm on the case. My life is back in place. And so I'm singing again and sticking my schnoz in your face. Got a nose shape like a banana. My two fans both live in Montana. Got a nose shape like a banana. Up my nose you could fit half of the city of Atlanta. I write the songs. Like a banana. Like a banana. Like a banana.
Now you are older, you still have your hair and your arched eyebrow. I heard you are splitting up with Heather, your wife. It's another day in the life. Last year your age was 63. Time to add one more. Let's have a party for Paul McCartney. Now he's 64. We're all older too. I'd like to say these words. Happy birthday to you. You and the Beatles once were big news. John and George are gone. George had cancer, John got shot, they didn't survive. Good old Ringo, he's still alive.
Oi!
Once you were busted, holding some weed in Japan on tour. Your wife doesn't need you, the lawyers will bleed you, and you're 64.
I'm dying over here.
In keeping with the high standards of broadcast journalism, in the tradition of Edward R. Murrow's See It Now, 560 WQAM presents Now See Here with Mo Howard David. This is Mo Howard David. Now see here. Got a new gig here. And if I so choose to stay, I will change the face of whatever that is told. Now see here. Who did more for radio? Neil Rogers or Hoy Oscar Anderson? Huh?
Hello again. Here's my best to you. Are your skies all gray? I
say, Hoy Oscar Anderson. That's who. For one thing, he was the mayor of morning radio. And that pipe smoker, he ain't no mayor. Why, Hoy Oscar Anderson sang nice songs.
Hello again.
Oh, he had a beautiful
voice.
Listen to that.
Are your skies all gray?
Neil Rogers don't sing no songs about nothing other than me. Why, sure. That's Neil singing the discouraging songs about the going. And then the fact of the one, he writes them and then Neil sings them. Now you know he's queer, because real men don't sing.
Hello again.
And another thing, Hoy Oscar Anderson was a lot fatter than Neil, too. That there's what made him their best, see. On the next installment of Now See Here, who made a better cup of coffee? Mrs. Olson or Jackie E. Robinson? Come on. Now see me here next time for Mo Indignance on Now See Here. Not there, over here.
Over here. 21 till 1 at 560 WQM. We got Geldy at the Hooters and Pembroke Pines at 2. Then we got 3 hours of the Humper. Beast at 7 o'clock tonight. And then the last Eddie K show.
Man, we got all sorts of food over here.
All for me.
You are what?
We got all sorts of food over here.
From whom and why? And
we called
what about?
Tony's, because we wanted to do
right.
our thing.
You were
we got
for some
a little
piggies,
pizza
right.
and spaghetti and meatballs. But then DeSalvo's also brought in food for 40 people in the conference room. So now instead of eating for 3 people, I can eat for 8.
Right, and of course, with all these comedy bits I'm playing, we won't even know when you've been running out of the room real quick. So every now and then when you least expect it, I'll say, how's it going, Josh? 1,157 votes. You're making a little progress now, not like, slow but sure, gets the job done or whatever. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil leave in his will? Add to his will and leave a few bucks to George, 412, me, 352, me. No chance. I hate this poll, 115, 9.9%. 88 votes for my close personal buddy. Boca Bryan, 81, Brady Quinn, 41, nobody, 36. Josh Cordes, you're up to 27. And Jacob is still slumming it down there with only 5. He's, I'm sure, on the way out of town.
Friday, you bastard.
All right. Silent fart, deadly fart. It can tear your nose apart. You can't hear it, but you can tell. Someone did it by that awful smell. What the hell did you eat? It smells just like rotten meat. Silent fart, deadly fart. I cut one at Kmart. I watched a woman's head swivel around. She was wearing a terrible frown. I walked right out of that place with a big smile on my face. Silent fart, deadly fart. Doing it is quite an art. Let one go, but don't look back at the victims of your gas attack. If you're in church when you do, you'll have to stay in your pew. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, I want to know who cut the cheese.
This holiday season, the spirit of peace on earth and goodwill towards men is alive. The Sci-Fi Channel proudly presents a Whitney Houston Crack House Christmas.
Crack is whack.
Live from a burnt-out, dilapidated storefront in the alley behind Freelandheisen Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. It's a Whitney Houston Crack House Christmas.
Crack is whack.
With special guests Yasmin Bleeth, Leif Garrett, Nick Nolte, and Marion Barry.
'Twas the night before Christmas. I be parked in my car, snorting some coke and drinking gin from a jar.
It's a Whitney Houston Crack House Christmas with a surprise appearance by the Newark Undercover Narcotics Division and Whitney's bipolar husband, Bobby Brown.
Bitch!
Crack is cheap.
Brought to you without commercial interruption by Jamal and Kahim, who supply the McCarter Highway hood.
Crack is whack.
It's a Whitney Houston Crack House Christmas.
Bitch!
Hey, where's Rudolph? I can't find Rudolph!
Uh-oh. Shove it, fat boy!
Who let the reindeer out?
Ho, 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 ho!
Who let the reindeer out?
Ho, 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 ho!
Hey, what's that all over the sleigh? It smells terrible. I don't know. It tastes bad, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. The reindeer got out, and they got diarrhea.
Who let the reindeer out?
Ho, 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 ho!
Who let the reindeer out?
Ho, ho, ho!
Excuse me.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, yeah. I just bought these, and I'd like to have them gift wrapped. Do you have Christmas wrapping?
Sure. 2 aisles over near the Christmas tree.
Two aisles. Oh, thank you very much. Pardon me. Is this Christmas wrapping?
That's right, fool. Check it out. Happy holiday, y'all. We hope it's merry, because you're going to be broke come January.
On second thought, I think I'll do my own Christmas wrapping.
Go ahead then, chump, and wrap your own. It ain't so easy when you do it at home, because we got the wrap, we got the ribbons, and you know we love money more than Robbie Gibbons. We got the wrap.
Thank you.
We got the wrap.
That special time of year is here again, and so is Zimfar, master of the slide whistle. And here's his finest album ever, The Holidays Passing Wind. Yes, let the warmth of the holidays passing wind brighten your season this year with Zimfar. He's the most popular slide whistler in all of Borneo. The master will amaze and inspire you with his touching solo rendition of Silent Night. Yes, you'll wish every night was a silent night when you hear the holidays passing wind. Here's how to order.
To order your copy in time for the holidays, send $9.95, $99.95 for albums, or $12.99, $95.99 for 8-track tapes, or call 1-900-FRUITCAKE. That's 1-900-FRUITCAKE. Call now.
Olympic ice capades, man, it's such a dirty trade. Tanya tries to win. She was second best and it hurt her so. Nancy Kerrigan, the bitch was gonna win again. Tanya plots revenge, hires out a henchman. As Nancy K was leaving the ring, she snuck up from behind. Bang, bang, Tanya's silver hammer came down upon her knee. Bang, bang, Tanya's silver hammer made sure of victory. Olympic medal round, Tanya hears an ugly crowd boo her every move. She can't find her groove, she's off balance. She forgoes her plan, makes her way into the stand, murder on her mind. She has never minded a challenge. The crowd, they make a break for the door, but it's too late to run. Bang, bang, Tanya's silver hammer just smashing in their heads. She would not leave Lil Hammer till everyone was dead. $20.48, Tanya's at the pearly gate. St. Pete checks his book. He gives her a look and he tells her no. She claims she's innocent, laces up and throws a fit. Eternity's on the line. This guy's out of line and he's got to go. As St. Pete was turning the page, Tanya took her aim. Bang, bang, Tanya's silver hammer rang St. Peter's bell. But skates can kill no saints in heaven, and she went straight to hell.
All right. And deservedly so. Anyway, here's a little breaking news. Are you ready on the day before Christmas weekend? Rape charges have been dropped in the high-profile case against those 3 accused Duke lacrosse players. According to Raw's story, prosecutors are not dropping charges of kidnapping and sexual offense at this time. It's breaking news. More to come. There's more to come, he said with a modicum of something. a modicum. So how's the chow?
Oh, I demolished it already.
They're just going nuts over there. I got more food
Have to
than
go to the
they
conference room and get
feed
some
the Chinese army. 1,169 votes. We got 906 friends on MySpace. We not only got to 900, but we just smashed it. We demolished it. We crashed it. And we got 1,169 in the poll. Our goal is 1,200. Isn't that a nice, modest, reasonable number on the 22nd of December?
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go crazy, okay? It's been just fine. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George 414, me, money-grabbing listener 359, no chance. I hate this poll, 116, 9.9%. 88 votes for my good buddy. Booker Bryan 81, Brady Quinn 41, nobody 37, Josh Cordes up to 28. And Jacob is still down there in last place. He can see them all. He's only got 5. And we only got 1 hour to go, and then we got Geldy is going to come along. How come Geldy gets the lucky break working on this day? Well, it's one of those things. One of those blessings of the holiday season.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Hey, Quinn. I like to shave my legs, arms, and buns while listening to the Neil Rogers 1 to 2 hour.
Rectum.
Oh! Tom Brady's out. I want some Quinn. You ain't seen no man quite like Brady Quinn.
Yeah.
He's a football player, dude, a solid wall of meat. The kind of guy that I want to do that's good enough to eat. I wonder if he'll go on a date, but there's no chance at all. So does that make me a sports queer if I want to see him grab the ball?
Absolutely.
Oh, baby, wow. Look at that kid. You ain't seen no man quite like Brady Quinn. I got a high-def TV screen that helps me see his buns. I can drool all I wanna, but I ain't gonna never get none. Notre Dame's up a business school, okay, that's not so great. But I'm gushing over him madly, at least until he's 28. Tom Brady's out, I want some Quinn. You ain't seen no man quite like Brady Quinn. Oh, baby, wow, look at that kid. You ain't seen no man quite like Brady Quinn.
All right. You saw the bit on Saturday Night Live that compared how Tom Brady picked up women to how some regular office schmo picks up women. It was slightly funny, but not as good as the bit they didn't have the balls to do, comparing how Tom Brady picks up women to how Michael Vick picks up women. Starting with Tom's introduction.
I'm Tom Brady.
And then moving into his routine.
Hey, Lisa, you look pretty hot today. Maybe we should go to lunch sometime.
Oh, well, great.
How about tomorrow?
Okay.
Great. See you then.
Now, let's hear Michael Vick's introduction.
Hey, I'm Michael Vick. Ron Mexico. Yeah, that's it.
And his routine.
Hey, Lisa, you look pretty hot today. Maybe you and I should go to lunch sometime. You and me, Ron Mexico.
Oh, well, great.
How about tomorrow?
Okay.
Great, I'll see you then. But, hey, Lisa, one question. It doesn't matter so much if my genitals oftentimes become inflamed with some open sores due to something that people like to call herpes, does it? Lita, come back. Lita. That's why I don't tell nobody that.
And that is why Tom Brady gets more women than Michael Ron Mexico Vick. Once in a generation, a movie comes along that changes the way we look and think about film. Brokeback Mountain is that film. Here's what people in New York City are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain, I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. Literally, I cried the entire time. And Heath Ledger's performance, it was amazing. I love that movie.
Here's what people in Arkansas are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
Did you see that flick? I don't know. I saw two guys and then the two guys.
Unfortunately, his head just exploded. Here's what people in Los Angeles are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, my God. It breaks my heart. Just Beautiful love story. I mean, really. How could you ask for anything more? Just gorgeous. Fabulous. Fantastic.
Here's what people in Utah are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
I thought I was going to see a cowboy movie, and then all of a sudden, in a pup tent, they just went...
Unfortunately, his head just exploded. This winter, one movie is breaking box office records and connecting with the heart and soul of America. Brokeback Mountain has won virtually every major critics group award for Best Picture. Here's what people in San Francisco are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
It's magic. Pure and simple magic. I felt this movie in my soul, my heart.
Here's what people in Alabama are saying about Brokeback Mountain.
My God, there's a couple of gay guys in it.
Unfortunately, his head just exploded. Brokeback Mountain. Not for everyone, especially if you live in a square state.
Wake up with your nostrils full of goo. Doc said you just might have some kind of flu. If you reach your pit, you get all uptight. Better find a cleanest, 'cause there's no place to wipe. Brown boogers, you got to dig them out. Woo! Brown boogers, don't put them in your mouth. Tears in your head and it's quite a mess. Wipe it on the curtains, now you get the protest. No, if you blow, you'd be feeling alright. Try not to feel the waiting at a stoplight. Brown boogers, sometimes you pick and roll. Woo! Brown boogers, it's better if you blow. I said, choo! Them boogers got to go. I said, choo! Stand back, I'm gonna blow. I said, choo!
1 in 7 Americans suffers from a terrible affliction, and while others find it funny, to those who have it, it's no laughing matter. It's called frequent burping syndrome.
It's terrible. I'll be on a date or a business meeting and excuse me. See what happens?
Frequent burping syndrome. It can ruin your life, but it doesn't have to. Now there's a clinic that can help. Trained specialists, sensitive to the needs of compulsive belchers. A special place known as Burp Enders.
Gosh, Burp Enders saved my life. Joanne and I were in love. I really wanted to ask her to marry me, but I just knew that when the moment of truth came, I'd let out with a big ripper. You know.
Burp Enders. No shame, no guilt. No more tummy rumbling, smelly belches. No more stopping in mid-sentence to uncork a big, cheesy blaster. Just caring professionals and the help you need. Don't wait. Here's the number to call.
555-2877. That's 555.
Burp Enders. Call today and stop being so gross.
What do you think tribal sovereignty means in the 21st century? And how do we resolve conflicts between tribes and the federal and state governments?
Yeah. Tribal sovereignty means that. It's sovereign. You've been given sovereignty and you're viewed as a sovereign entity.
Okay.
And therefore, the relationship between the federal government and tribes is one between sovereign entities.
Daddy, Daddy, you suck. Eat my shorts, Daddy. Idiot.
There's 2 things I know for sure.
Daddy, you're a loser.
She was sent here from heaven, and she's Daddy's little girl.
I went bathroom in my pants.
Thank God for all of the joy in my life.
I think Mommy cheats on you.
But most of all, for butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flies
Why is the mailman always here?
Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something wrong.
Daddy, why don't you get a job?
To deserve a hug every morning and butterfly kisses at night.
Daddy, you smell like beer.
Sweet 16 today.
I'm dropping out of high school.
She's looking like her mama a little more every day.
Daddy, I'm pregnant.
One part woman, the other part girl.
I don't know who the father is.
Perfume and makeup from ribbons and curls.
I have to turn tricks for cash.
Wings out in a great big world.
I drove the car into a tree.
But I remember.
Can you just send me some cigarettes?
Butterfly kisses at night.
Hey, how about a dose for the bride and groom?
She'll change her name today.
Dad, I'm getting married again.
She'll make a promise, and I'll give her away.
Dad, that's my ass.
Standing in the bride room, just staring at her.
I think I have syphilis.
She asked me what I'm thinking, and I said I'm not sure. No, I've got to let her go, but I'll always remember.
Hey, Pop, we're moving in.
Hug in the morning and butterfly kisses.
Dad, I have some news. I'm a lesbian.
Well, I'll be danged, huh? Oh, it's 12 minutes after 1, 11, whatever the hell it is. And it's that Christmas show is what it is. Isn't that what it is? Christmas show?
Yeah, that's
Guys
it.
over there are eating. I'm sitting here reading MySpace, all this crap that's coming in. Although not heavy duty today, because luckily for me, it's, after the first of the year, this could be quite a burden, you know what?
Could be.
Well, what the hell do you care? You're going to be flying off the show anyway. Maybe I could use an assistant to help me with my MySpace page.
Huh?
You never know. 1,198 votes. Oh, this is exciting. Maybe during this break, we're going to get to 1,200. I doubt it, though. Because they're just trickling in, you know what I mean? And aren't a lot of people, well, certainly the airports have been like mobbed. I mean, people are already gone, right?
No, there are a lot of people around.
For damn sure. Slim and grim. 1198, in addition to his 3 best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 429. Me, 367. 367 money grabbers out there that want some of my cash. No way, Jose. Send me a picture. I hate this poll. 117, 9.7%. Well, that's going down. Maybe they're getting in the holiday spirit. What do you think?
No.
Has got 89.
Huh?
Mocha Bryant, 83. Brady Quinn, 41. Nobody's got 39. Sure got you beat. Nobody's got Josh beat, except everybody else. And you got 28. Josh Cordes, 28. And Jacob is still way, way in the rear with only 5.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Club for gentlemen where all the girls disrobe. There's one thing keeps me going back, the lack of their wardrobe. Maybe one will come home with me, oh that is what I hope. Oh, I'd really like the one named Joy, a stripper named Joy. Oh, I'd really like some Christmas joy.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about bridges,
About
cars,
what?
and boats that you talked about earlier.
About what?
Bridges, cars, and boats.
No, we're talking about bridges over the causeway, not the ones in your mouth.
I don't have any, my friend.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Calm
Bridges
down,
over
sir. Take a
causeways,
deep
fine
breath.
and dandy. Those are regulated by the United Corps of Engineers. You knew that, didn't you?
No.
Well, it is. All bridges over navigable waterways
See, if
are
I
regulated
knew
by
that, I wouldn't have been asking, see?
What's that?
I said if I knew the answer to the question, I wouldn't have asked it in the first place.
Okay, well, all I'm saying, sir, is that the United States Corps of Engineers are the ones that regulate bridges over navigable waterways.
Over what?
Navigable waterways.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's up to them to decide what time
Yeah.
the bridges should not be open to the marine traffic.
Yes? And what time should they not be open to marine traffic, sir?
I'm telling you that they come up with the times.
Well, what is the time?
I believe it's at rush hour times, sir, that they are not open to marine traffic. Other than that, they are open to marine traffic.
So, in other words, any schlep with a boat can come along and back up traffic for 2 miles.
That is absolutely correct, sir.
Well, what kind of a communist bunch of crap is that?
That is not a communist bunch of crap, sir.
Sounds like some kind of Neanderthal fascist commie pinko conspiracy to me.
Automobiles to one boat.
Right, exactly.
And the boat is going to stop for 5,000 cars? Is that it?
No, I think that 50,000 cars ought to stop for one jackass in his boat. I think that's what they ought to do.
Man, you better know your laws, mister, because you sure don't.
That's right.
I suppose you want the damn bridges closed to boat traffic in a hurricane, too.
I want the bridges closed, period, okay? I want them closed. I want the bridge tender to go home and watch MTV and get the hell out of our lives.
In other words,
I want those bridges closed. Let them use the Julia Tuttle, okay? Let them use the MacArthur Causeway. I think they ought to go on the George Washington Bridge and jump all the bridge tenders. How do you like that, sir?
Well, I don't know about you, but you sound like some stupid, idiotic jerk.
Hello, this is Albert Qaeda from Taliban Records inviting you American infidel to buy latest Cat Stevens collection.
You know Muhammad is right. He'll take your head off your body. Got a machete with a real sharp blade. How I wish I had an American hostage. Make those infidels pay.
Also including this classic.
I was on an airplane and suddenly was detained. They're mad 'cause I converted and wear a towel on my head. I'm being followed by an F-16. What do they want with me?
The money from your purchase does not go to fund terrorism, really.
It's not time to get off the plane. Just relax and take it easy. You're just dumb, that's your fault. It wouldn't happen if I were a Jew. Fine dark skin and a rag if you want a detainee.
Another variation on a classic.
I ask myself every day which American should pay. Tell me, who would Muhammad slay? I'm cutting through the neck of a woman. She lifted her veil and exposed herself.
So buy new Cat Stevens collection today for $19.95. Or you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, or weapons of mass destruction.
It's a terrorist warning. So as you drive on into work, be alert. The White House says we're all doomed now. Can't be sure when they might strike next. Yeah, we're nervous wrecks because of all of the stress. Rumsfeld says we better watch out. He used the word I fear, nuclear. It's a terrorist warning. The government says be prepared, and I'm scared. They say not if, but when now. Non-specific threats are a joke. Yeah, I think they're a hoax. They could give me a stroke. I think that I just will ignore it, yeah, and live my life. Enjoy the ride, live my life. Al-Qaeda bites, terrorists, make me sick.
The Middle Eastern world will be exploded. Saddam had people killed with the gas that we sold him. First time aggressor nation and the only one that's going. Now more blood will be spilled to get that oil flowing. Forget about Korea and the nukes they're toting. And the right wing is drilling it over and over into our heads. That Iraq has some weapons of mass destruction. 3,000 people killed are now forgotten. Let's exploit them instead. Hey, there's oil to be gotten. Going after Saddam to placate Osama. There's no longer mention of the name Bin Laden, but no one seems concerned. All comfy and complacent, believing every word of this cartel administration that controls us by fear through media manipulation. And the right wing is drilling it over and over into our heads that Iraq has some weapons of mass destruction. The loss of civil rights is the price that we're paying. We're all suspects now, Nazi Ashcroft is saying. I have nothing to hide, table talkers all are saying. Blind obedient cattle don't have any reservation. Loud unprovoked battle and world annihilation. Old regimes must fall and Halliburton installed with no objection at all. Democrats don't have the balls, and the right wing is drilling it over and over into our brainwashed heads. Iraq has some weapons of mass destruction. Only Iraq has some weapons of mass destruction.
One of the all-time greats, man. That belongs in the Hall of Shame, you know. 26 past 1 at 560 WQM. 1,213 votes on the poll. We got our 1,200. You got a lot of free food. We got 900. Oh, and by the way, I'm getting a little leery of some of these people. You know, I've been warned by people about all the creeps that wind up on MySpace.
Okay.
And so when some of these people from around the USA are sending in, you know, 47-year-old guy, and then I look at his friends, and there's like a 15-year-old kid. You know, I'm not approving those. I'm a little bit leery because there's a lot of pedophiles out there and a lot of fruitcakes and a lot of crazy people and a lot of troublemakers and a lot of all of these things. I'm not putting them on there. Also, anybody that sends me like anonymous, I'm not putting you on there. We don't need you. Am I right?
Right.
Who needs it? Prosecutors dropped rape charges today against 3 Duke University lacrosse players accused of attacking a stripper at a team party, but the 3 still face kidnapping and sexual offense charges, the defense attorney said. Joseph Cheshire and his cat, and attorneys for the other players have said for months the woman told several different versions of the alleged assault. Cheshire said Friday the accuser now says she doesn't know if she was penetrated, which he said led District Attorney Mike Nifong to dismiss the rape charges. Wow. Nifong didn't immediately return calls seeking comment. And the beat goes on. I think she's another one. She's not even a fruitcake. She was looking for something. And, of course, the fact that she was a stripper and a slut, I mean, that should not count anyway, should it? 1,213 votes. In addition to his 3 best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 432. Me, 371. A lot of people out there want a little of my cash, and the answer is, I hit this poll 119, 9.8%. Not bad. Look who's got 91 votes. Who may not ever surface again. I don't know. What do you think? You think he's going to surface again? I already asked you that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, it's just on my mind. And you know something? If he doesn't, it's a nice picture. Boca Bryan, 85. Brady Quinn, 43. Nobody, 39. Don't give no money to nobody, Neil. Josh Cordes, only 29. Very weak. And you're lucky Jacob's on the poll, or you'd be in last place.
Damn.
You'd be bringing up the rear. But Jacob is still way, way back behind the human race with only 5.
The biggest names, the best talent. This is Neil Rogers, Sports Radio 560 QAM.
Dude. All right.
Miami has the Dolphins, and here we go again. Another losing season that's never gonna end. They never win, they never will, and I will never know why Sports Illustrated picked them to win the Super Bowl. And they're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number. How many teams in the league? 32. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, the same old story, nothing new. The Dolphins are such losers, they really are quite lame. I knew it from the very start, I watched the Pittsburgh game. And did you see the wimpy way Nick Saban threw that flag? Standing on the sidelines, he looked just like a fag. And they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number. How many teams in the league?
32.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Their problems stick to them like glue. The Dolphins lost to Buffalo and then beat Tennessee. It's only by sheer luck that they pulled out a victory. And then they played the Texans. It almost made me sick. That stupid two-point pass play, that fumbling onside kick, and they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number. How many teams in the league?
32.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Olindo Mare needs new shoes. The Dolphins can control the ball. Their running game is flat. As for their execution, well, I'd agree with that. They're always gonna blow a lead, of that you can be sure. And when they leave the field, still has the stench of cow manure. And they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number. How many teams in the league? 32. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Give them another shot of booze. The Dolphins have no strategy. They play like idiots. Another couple games lost to the Patriots and Jets. I think they're all retarded. It's almost like they're cursed. Ask Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas which team is the worst, and they'll say Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number. Oh, what the hell? 32. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Now they're through.
See here, I ain't never said no. I'm getting very annoyed about me saying doy. I ain't never said it. You say that I that they ought to pay me by the It's been brought to my attention that your ratings are dying now. Well, I ought to show you what a big asshead I was to you, and how. You thought you could find somebody good enough to fill my baggy pants? It ain't easy. There ain't no chance I'll ever be coming back. Outside of considering a lucrative contract. If you want to know what'll save you from shutting that transmitter down, why, that's easy. Sure.
All you need is more. All you need is
away something.
Yes?
Jack told me to give you this.
What?
You see?
Oh, God.
Me, huh?
Like old times.
Also, speaking of that, Geldy's coming up at Hooters and Pembroke Pines at 2 for the Mad Dog this afternoon. Speaking of that. 22 till 2. Man, this thing has just been a piece of cake today, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Been a real pleasure, and I think you probably, I'm owed a compliment on my fine selection of bits, too.
Okay.
Pretty good stuff. Huh? Hey, listen, when I had to do this almost 2 days in a row because it's, that time of the year. And we were only allowed to play about 6 bits at this point. Thanks to Joyce. Hey, Joyce, that's for you, honey. So Scott is telling me that the best way that I can, make sure that I know who I'm talking to on MySpace is to get a webcam.
Oh, boy.
Huh? Yeah, right, exactly. I'm thinking, I'm sending him back a message saying, thanks for the suggestion, but it sounds a little, I don't know, a little bit dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think?
Yeah, very dangerous.
Of course, I could always set up a blow-up doll over here on this end. You never know. Well, it'd probably look better.
Because then, you see your honk guy, and he really looks like, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, I ruined that image, right?
That's right, when I got that nice picture on there.
Huh? Seen films about the Irish Mafia and the Russian Mafia. Now meet the Amish Mafia in Martin Scorsese's Gangs of Pennsylvania Dutch Country.
Hezekiah.
Aye.
Thou hast a fine-looking milk cow.
Yes.
It would be a shame if something perchance to happen to it.
Are these suggesting I pay thee protection?
Ah, bada bing it.
Gangs of Pennsylvania Dutch Country. It's filled with excitement, but no electricity.
Thou art late on thy interest payments, and I regret that I must breaketh thy knees with this butter churn.
Hast thou forgotten it is a sin to collect on the Sabbath? I beseech thee.
Oh, forgiveth my blasphemy. I shall breaketh thy knees on the morrow.
Don't miss the barn-raising suspense of Gangs of Pennsylvania Dutch Country.
Put aside thy carpentry, for I cometh to whack thee.
Martin Scorsese's Gangs of Pennsylvania Dutch Country, where made guys aren't just made, they're crafted by hand.
When I go walk, want guys to gawk when they look at my chest. Want a pair that will fill up my sweater. Not an A cup, want a D cup. I deserve some new breasts. I have really been a good girl all year. Rest in plan, rest in plan, rest in plan, rest in plan. I really want bigger boobies. See them bound, my huge mounds. That's what I want Christmas Day.
The Federal Food and Drug Administration has joined the investigation of the E. coli outbreak at Taco Bell.
Now, the latest on the E. coli outbreak. The majority of victims ate at Taco Bell.
Well, I drove down to get a bean burrito. Taco Bell was calling out to me. Felt like I was shot with a torpedo. And then I got explosive number 3.
Rock solid.
Then I threw up higher than the willow trees. Then I threw up, he brought me to my knees. I was weak, laying beside my toilet. Then I threw up, but it wasn't over yet.
Huh? Oh, God, I am so sick. You're not as sick as I am. I'm much sicker than you. Impossible. impossible. I can't keep anything down. Oh, look at me. You can see stuff. I've lost 12 pounds in 3 hours. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah, you're worse than me. You can see my spleen. Oh, that's a lovely spleen. Oh, God. Oh, watch out. I'll get the bathroom first. No, don't leave me. Get out of the way. God, you didn't make it. These are brand new shoes. I'm sorry. Oh. Threw off again. The cramps were overwhelming. Then I threw off my inside to ring. I was weak with quesadilla fever. And on my tongue, I started growing fat.
You identify 12 strangers
Page 5, preschool teacher.
just by looking at them.
You're a professional bulimic, a race car driver. You're Nicole Richie.
The premiere of Identity.
No underwear. You're a stripper, a prostitute. You're Britney Spears.
Identity on NBC.
Darn it, I told you, don't bother me while I'm in here.
Arthur!
Hello?
It's Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mr. Mouse, good morning. How are you?
What the hell are you doing to me?
Nothing, sir.
You're freaking killing me.
No, I'm not.
I got David Kelly calling me every 3 minutes. Why did we move the practice?
Sir, you told me to move the practice.
I didn't tell you any. You must have misunderstood me.
No, sir, you said move the practice to Monday.
Hey, listen, butt wipe. I'm the boss. I make the decisions. You take the heat.
Right.
You move the practice.
Okay.
How we doing with it anyway?
Oh, my.
Hold on.
Right.
Remus.
Yeah, boss.
Shut the hell up. I'm on the phone, Remus. Eisner.
Yes, sir. What was your question?
I'm telling you, I'm going crazy over here. Between David Kelly and now Michael Jackson calling me every 3 minutes, I'm going to go out of my freaking mind. Hold on. Remus!
Get in, boss.
Stop it, Remus!
I'm sawing the floor, boss.
Stop sawing the floor, Remus! Remus! What's this in my hand, Remus?
That's your penis, boss.
My other hand, Remus.
Oh, that's the phone, boss.
Right. I can't hear anything, Remus. Stop sawing the floor.
Sorry.
Eisner.
Sir, the moves are working out very well. The practice is fourth in its time slot and moving
Fourth
up.
in its time slot? Christ, are we even beating the WB?
Barely.
Oh, my
And
God.
the Michael Jackson thing was a rating success.
Of course. Hold on a second. Remus.
Yeah, boss.
What the hell are you doing with a harmonica,
Just
Remus?
playing a little song for
Well,
you.
don't play it, Remus. I'll jam that thing down your throat. And get that bluebird away from me.
Oh, come on, Bluebird.
I'm allergic. Eisner.
Sir, over 25 million people saw
Shut up, Eisner. Listen.
Yeah.
You see me, what I'm doing here?
Sir, you're on the phone.
I know I'm on the phone. Do you see what I'm doing? Use your imagination for crying out loud. I'm moving my hands up and down, side to side. I'm the puppet master. I say it, you do it. Now Fox is going to air all the stuff that you cut out of the Michael Jackson interview.
But sir, you told me to edit out all that stuff to make him look like a freak.
Puppet master, me. Idiot. Oh. Remus! Remus!
Yeah, boss.
What the hell are you doing now?
Fixing the floor, boss.
There's nothing wrong with the floor, Remus. What's this in my ear?
That's your penis, boss.
My other ear, Remus.
Oh, that's the phone, boss.
That's the phone, Remus. Get out.
Come on, Bluebird.
Get out. Eisner?
Yes, sir.
Killing me. Killing me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Killing me.
Sorry.
Killing me softly.
Okay, 152 at QM. We're just about done. Wow. And for me, the year is done. Isn't that great? Well done. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for the memories.
Back at you. Happy Chanukah.
Yeah, and Happy Hanukkah. It's not over yet. I forgot about that. And don't eat too many latkes, all you Yidlach out there, and even the Goyim don't get carried away. 1,235 votes on the poll, and you did weak. You did pretty weak. You're going to have to work on this. Here's a New Year's resolution. Josh is going to have to, create a little greater esteem in the eyes of the audience. In addition to his three best friends, who should Neil add to his will? George, 440. Me, whoever you are, 374. Whoever you are. Right. I hate this pool, 121. And speaking of, he's got 91, and I don't blame you. Booker Bryan, 87. Brady Quinn, 44. Nobody, 43. Josh Cordes has got...
About 30, man.
How do you like that? And poor Jacob, man, he's still trailing the human race. Solamente cinco.
The biggest names of best talent. This is Neil Rogers.
And deservedly so.
560 QAM.
God.
Kramer, what is the deal with your behavior?
Michael Richards. It was a strange night at the comedy club. Some heckler tried to mess with you, said you was washed up. You did Seinfeld, but it won't be your last thing. You'd have a bitchin' audition at a Mel Gibson casting. Sorry, that was mean. In the heat, you said some things, and everybody's heard 30 of your apologies. But for a hot second, man, you flew the coop. Acting like the soup Nazi, but without the soup.
Who are these people? Coming in late to the club. They think they can talk. But you shouldn't get so mad, Kramer. Kramer! You get a lot too mad, Kramer. You're getting so mad.
Years on the camera have made you known. Who'd have thought it could all be destroyed by one camera phone? And now they say you're a racist, but I say no way. Kramer's haircut was inspired by the rap group Kid and Play. You should have gotten out of it, turned it into a bit. When in doubt, all you gotta shout is sugar. But now you said that word that you cannot say, and you said it with the ER and not the A.
I'm watching the tape, and you keep saying the word. I'm thinking to myself,